Hi there, it's Robert Bruce Anderson again. This video is just a little bit of an explanation on what on-page SEO is and how important it is. Now, if you don't have decent on-page SEO, you are not going to rank in the search engine results. So when somebody searches for shoe repairs in Buccleuch, they're not going to find you because your on-page SEO is, well, non-existent. Okay, now, that means a lot of things, and sadly, let's find this one. By the way, this is not a document meant for you guys. You'll probably notice it when I use the word, let me find it. Maybe I cleaned it up. I had the word shit in here. Sorry. So, it's a cheat sheet for ranking a website or a blog, okay? So you've got to use a brand name, you've got to use decent hosting, you've got to build a WordPress website, you've got to put the plugins and silo plugins, okay? So all of this is not yet to do with it, but this is on-page SEO. H1, H2 titles, bolded keywords, silo structure, meta tags, carefully done images, meta titles, things like schema and JSON. It's all goodies that you need to know to do your on-page correctly. To know your silo structures. Let me see what else I can show you. To know your silo structures, and basically teaches you, it teaches Google what your website's all about done correctly. Let me just show you, for example, here. If I go to any of these, this is one of my big courses, and I go into the affiliate section, just on-site SEO is 57 keywords. Can you see? So here's schema. I just said affiliate links, link cloaking, optimization, subheadings, how to avoid topic duplication, stuff. This is all keyword research, NAP. All of these things are vital to on-page SEO, and if you don't have it, well, then you don't have it, and your opposition has it, and they win. So it's as simple as that. That's all I wanted to tell you about on-page SEO. In fact, while I'm at it, let me jump straight. I'm only on 2.5 minutes. Come on, I never do videos that short. Let me show you what off-page SEO is. That would be, let's go back to my Word doc I was busy with. Off-page would be social media, social sharing, things like IFTTT, Google stacking, and backlinking. Wow, look at that clear English there, my bad. And backlinking. So to give you an idea on this course, if I go just to remember, don't forget, this is part of a huge pile here. I mean, just your maps on page, off page. Can you see? So there's all of these have got e-commerce on page, off page in here. Local lab is for local search. So this would be if your service or your business is local. In other words, you can't sell to somebody in Australia easily. But this, let's go to the off-site SEO. Now this is off-page. Again, 38 cheap links insertions. Don't pretend you didn't read that. This is to train me not to do this bad stuff to you, but that I understand it. Pillow linking, anchor text, IFTTT, more anchor things, a fair amount of social media that needs to be done correctly. Whether you should or shouldn't use things like Money Robot and FCS Networker. This is software that does some of that. So don't look at that for too long. Software that does some of that stuff for you. What have I done? So can you see off or on page, my bad, off site? It's this one, my bad. Off page SEO. This is social media, backlinking to your site, all of that sort of thing. Just as important as your on page. Combine these two with correctly done plugins, a decent obvious. Remember this, obviously, when they get to your website, they must want to stay and read what's on there. So content, etc. It's all part of making this whole thing work very, very well. Okay, so at 4 minutes, I don't want to go into detail on this. You can't anyway. I mean, I can. You saw 57 videos. But understand, it's absolutely vital that you have your website built for this. If you think You want Google to rank you. It's as simple as that. I'm going to go and talk about Google My Business next, or one of the videos, and then I'm going to run through what website options you can get from me. Cool. Thanks. Take care. Cheers.